My name is Roseanne Katunge, grief and loss expert and founder of ROZANA'S Lounge. When someone close to you dies, you grieve for them. Your grief is the journey from how things were to how things will be. Now, in this journey, you will experience powerful and possibly unfamiliar emotions. Now, these emotions are part and parcel of the natural process of grief. Remember that an emotion or a feeling is neither good or bad, nor right or wrong. An emotion is just an emotion. Naming your feelings and acknowledging them are the first steps to dealing with them. This naming and acknowledging helps you start your journey to healing. So today, we shall be naming 5 emotions that we may experience when grieving. The first is shock and numbness. Now, you may experience these emotions immediately following the loss of a loved one. Remember, these feelings are normal, even necessary, and they're helping you survive at that point in time. And they will naturally fade over time. But in the meantime, as you're experiencing shock and numbness, please be gentle with yourself. Be self-compassionate. Let others take care of you. Accept any support you are offered. Please take one day at a time. Second, anxiety and fear. It's normal to feel anxious and afraid after the death of a loved one. It's normal to worry. Am I going to survive this? Will someone else die too? How will everything get taken care of? How can I possibly ever be happy again? It's normal to worry. But under no circumstances should you allow your natural fears and anxiety go unexpressed. If you don't talk about them, you may find yourself retreating from other people and the world in general. And you know, many grieving people become prisoners in their own minds and hearts because they suppressed these feelings. So please do not suppress them. But if you are having true panic attacks, kindly please get help right away. So to start your journey to healing, you need to stop fear from controlling your life. So you need to name it and acknowledge it so that you can deal with it. The third is guilt and regret. Now, guilt and regret are common in grief. So talk to others about them. But at the same time, don't allow them to minimize the validity of your feelings. So if your listener instantly dismisses your feelings of guilt, telling you that you did nothing wrong, they're not helping you experience what feels true or needs exploring inside of you. But also, as you express yourself, remember you are not perfect, and no one is perfect for that matter. So be gentle with yourself. There are times you will naturally go back and review if you could have said or done something differently. Allow yourself this review time, but as you do so, please be compassionate with yourself. Continue to remind yourself that there are often things in life that cannot be changed. Fourth, sadness. Now, your feelings of sadness can leave you feeling isolated and alone. So, you need to talk them out with other people. So keep talking and talking and talking until you've exhausted your capacity to talk. Because by doing so, it helps you reconnect with the world outside of you. Now, if you cannot talk it out, write it out or paint it out. And if you can sing, Sing it out. And give yourself permission to cry. Cry as often and as much as you need to. Crying is not a sign of weakness, because tears will help you cleanse your body, your mind, and your spirit. Lastly, spiritual questions. Most of all, grief is a spiritual journey of the heart and soul. Whether or not you're a person of faith, you have probably found yourself searching for meaning since the death. It's natural to ask yourself questions. Why do people die? What is the meaning of our existence? What happens after death? Will I be able to find meaning in my life again? It's natural to ask these questions. But our spiritual struggles after a death are not simple to reconcile. And it may take many of us a lifetime to arrive at a place of peace in our spiritual journeys. So work on your spiritual self-care every day by reading inspirational books, listening to or playing music, meditating, praying, yoga, whatever practice connects you to the divine. Make time for it daily. Now, all these feelings we've mentioned may make you feel as if you are losing your mind. It is important to know that you are not losing your mind. What is happening is you are grieving, and grieving is a natural process. So now, if you are feeling a feeling as you're grieving, that simply means you need to explore it. How do you do that? By naming it and acknowledging it. And once you name it and acknowledge it, then find a healthy way to express that feeling. Remember, you are not alone. Thank you and God bless.